Western Reserve Land Conservancy's new home is not just a construction project, it's also a land preservation project that'll add 18 acres to the existing 115-acre Forest Ridge Preserve here in Moreland Hills. Forest Ridge Preserve physically connects to South Chagrin Reservation, which through the Emerald Necklace connects to the Cuyahoga Valley National Park, adding up to about 55,000 acres of connected preserved land.
It's a conservation project, it's a community gathering place, it's a center for learning. It's going to be an amazing resource for the whole region.
I think that the Western Reserve Land Conservancy does an excellent job of identifying and acquiring land that should be conserved and partnering with municipalities to make sure that that's successful.
These surroundings are absolutely beautiful, and I know there'll be a constant reminder and a constant inspiration as to why we work so hard to preserve this beautiful land.
I think it was a perfect fit for Western Reserve Land Conservancy to make its new home here at Forest Ridge because it showcases a living example of our mission.
The energy efficiency of this building is somewhere between 50 and 60% more efficient than what I would call conventional construction means and methods. The ICF foundation system allows that thermal 55-degree transfer from the earth up through the building. It was less expensive than a block foundation system, and it probably sped up the schedule by 15%. And then we get into the SIP panels, the panelized wall systems. They allowed us to be able to frame this building much quicker than we would if it was a conventional stick frame building. Because we used the ICFs and the SIP panels, we were able to basically reduce the size of our mechanical equipment in this building by anywhere between 50 and 60%. When we first came to the site, we had noticed that there were piles and piles of stones. One of the big things that we did was reuse them in our rock retaining walls, our landscape features, and things of that nature. This project also is using some unique technologies for their stormwater control. What we've done is integrated the bioswales and underground retention, which then ultimately contains majority of our storm water runoff right here on site. One of the other unique products that we use on this building was the poplar bark siding. It's basically the scrap that's left over from harvesting the poplar tree. It's completely bug resistant and virtually requires no maintenance. And on top of that, this product was cheaper than man-made products.
Given our mission of conservation of land and water and environmental sustainability and sensitivities, we spent a tremendous amount of time and energy making sure we did the right thing for the environment. All of the things we did for environmental and energy efficiencies and sensitivities were economically responsible. They had to pass the prudent investor test.
This building by far is the most energy efficient building that I've done personally. This isn't the first project where they've put all those materials together. It allowed the building to go together very easily once all of the due diligence and the pre-planning was completed.
Throughout this project, we were committed to being both economically responsible and environmentally responsible. And a key component of doing that is sourcing as many of the materials that went into this building from local companies and local manufacturers, and we were able to achieve that. We have right underneath my feet 6,000 tons of gravel provided to us by Fairmount Minerals, a company based in Chardon. We have a standing seam metal roof that was manufactured in Cleveland and given to us by Willoughby Supply.
Willoughby Supply is a local company, and Land Conservancy does great things for our resources right here in Northeast Ohio. Figured it was a great fit for us, great partnership, and we also figured that the donation would help the Conservancy further its mission.
We have plumbing from Moen, a North Olmsted company. We have an electrical product made from Eaton, which is based in Beechwood. Our paint is provided by local Sherwin-Williams. The beautiful landscaping was provided by Burton-based Impoletti Landscaping.
We were established 60 years ago by my father. Our goals for the project were to not only make the project look great, but be environmentally responsible.
The architect on this project is Cleveland-based Tony Paskovich. Our construction manager was Lyndhurst-based Legacy Construction.
Whether we're buying our food or our metal roofs or our coatings or our plumbing fixtures, we not only increase our environmental responsibility, but we increase the local economic development opportunities by investing in our own companies and talent.
This project is a merger of both the beauty of our natural areas and the talent of our local materials economy. They've come together to make a project that's both environmentally responsible and economically responsible.